am Pinstar, and this is Terraformers. Pinstar Plays the Blue Path, Episode 4. So, we have a bright new future ahead of us. Although it might not be so bright if you look up at the sky, because we got Henry Carnegie, aka Mr. Looter and Polluter. But right now, the pollution is kind of something that we need. Now, looking at his abilities here, when I was doing some analysis of them, I was wondering about the mine venting, because it seems really bad. You go to a one-tier mine, and you get 5 heat, 5 atmosphere, but you lose 25% support. Where his other ability is just a 4 atmosphere, 4 heat, but no happiness, no support drops. So what's the point? Why would you ever do this one? Well, then I reread it. It's like you get the 5 heat, 5 atmosphere, and the 25 support per resource that it mines. That means, in theory at least, that if we pop this on a mine that mines 2 resources, we will get 10 and 10, and yes, and 50 unhappiness, but we can spare that. So I very much intend to utilize that. I also decided that we are going to put another house here in JC upon Crater, but I want to get another city up and running first. However, while we are here, though, we have 17 water, and we can clear out this power, or clear out this rock, get our oxygen factory down, because we up until this point we had no oxygen production, and we are way behind the curve on that one. Right then. We also need to get more power, and we have enough silicates for our photovoltaic field. So we're going to use this by this square and get some juice flowing. Now this is only a +2. It's not like the +3 before, but it's still nothing to sneeze at. The other thing is that now that we have so much external power, I don't actually think we need this area to be power generation. So this is probably going to get tossed by the wayside. All right. Now, as far as our ability here, I've made the executive decision that we are going to need nitrates in large quantities. Why? Plant spreaders. Oh yeah. Also, one of the things that we are lacking is ocean, and we don't have a lot of water deposits nearby. We are going to depend on space projects that we don't have yet to import oceans. However, we got another research center. This gives us even more options, and we need every option available to us. So, boom. And you know what? I think I'm going to take another plant spreader. It seems crazy because, 1, we don't have any regions good for plants, and 2, it's not going to, we can't spread anything widely, but I foresee these being needed in large quantities if we're going to catch up on the oxygen front. So I'm actually going to take a second one. So let's go back to JC upon Crater, get our research center down. So now we'll get even more choices. Yay, excess science. Now, as far as what we import, we need to get our cities up and running quickly. Oh yeah, that's the other reason. I want this large nitrates deposit, and I want this city. Yes, I know I could build a city here and get the +1 comfort of living from the spaceport so that it hit all 3 of them, and that would be really nifty, but then it has to reach out and grab all of these, and that's not really very effective. We're going to get a lot of happiness penalties, so it's actually better to build it here so that it can reach out and grow on its own. Now, in order to build it here, we do need to research or explore each of these. Since we aren't in South Nochis, let's go down here first. Although that's a 4 for 3 for's up there. When are we getting our satellite explored? 2 turns. Because I do want to build up some power. Because we do have this spaceport to build here. Yeah, you know what? All right, we're gonna just pop this here. Canyon view, food. Oh my God, food resource. That is capital C clutch for us right now, because we were going to be like aggressively importing food anyway. Speaking of imports and exports, so here's what I've decided, my executive decision here. Because we don't need this anymore, I'm going to slowly chip away at this planetary engineering lab with our natural silicates production. As such, let's clear all trade routes. 1, 2. That's it. That's all we're doing for this project. Everything else is going to be getting us goods that we need. Now we do need 5 water to found a new city, and we do need to found a new city here. And we want to get our bonus export going for that. We don't have any specific need for science, so we can get the rest of our exports going here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 water, and the rest goes into food. Yeah, we're not going to necessarily... Hang on. No, we're not going to be able to pop a city next turn, no matter how aggressive we get with it. But that's okay. That's all right. We're still good. And besides, we need to satellite explore this anyway, and that's going to be in 2 turns anyway. So yeah, it works out. Whoa. Radiation global, fine. More space hotels is fine. Not what we actually need, game. Insect farm, no thank you. Think tank condominium, not bad, but also very expensive. Gas factory, very useful. We don't really need we don't need all that extra science. Let's be real honest here. I don't need the hotels just yet. I do want the magnetic field. That will help out our happiness. Probably to a greater degree than the hotels will. I mean, I could grab the hotels, but no, then we need to keep a spot open for ocean importing. When and if that shows up for us. So where are we going to go? We could get the condominium here, but then that requires a lot of water. Not feeling that. I'll grab the gas factory just because it is technically relevant to our win con here. All right, I think we're going to start popping open some mines here. Yeah, because we have all this stuff. We can. Here we go. Here. So we're going to keep plodding along with the silicates here. 1, 2 for the silicates. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for that. So in 2 turns, we bang this bad boy out. And then that's also going to give us another power production. And in 1 turn, we will have enough for our city. So we don't need to aggressively import for that yet. We are going to need some power. Yeah, we want to export you for the bonus. I see power being needed in our future, so let's get another piece of power. And yeah, let's crack open I'm only going to crack open the large mines because I maintain that the small mines are absolutely not worth it. If you want to do that, then just do the CO2 imports. But we've got 2, soon to be 3, possibly 4 large mines that we can crack open here. Mine venting. Boom. 10 atmosphere, 10 heat, and yeah, minus 50. But we're positive, at least for the moment. And that's a one-time minus 50, not a permanent. We could throw down the gas factory right now if we really wanted to. But we're going to need a lot of power for building mines soon, so I'm actually going to hold off. Just for the moment, just because our mines are more demanding of it. Yeah, and same thing with the CO2 factory here and the Android hub. So we're going to pass the turn. And there's the support expectations. All right, no, none of that. But we did get a public baths, which is really good for our new city. Yeah, I'll take this over the school. What do we got here? 1 power if it produces food. Nah, that's all right. Yeah, we want the public baths as one of them. And yeah, we need more oxygen factories. Although we just took a whole crap ton of water stuff, and we don't have water production at the moment. Sad as that is. All right, we're gonna satellite explore here. Ooh, now that was quite nice. Okay, now we get our city on here. And I see this forfer here. I want that to be where we put our capital. Oh yeah, who's the next lucky name in-game patron? Thibaut. And we're going to stomp on this one here. And now we have a bunch of things here. And yes, I know we're going to take some stuff. First things first, we want the bus terminal down here so that we can get the expansions first and foremost. First expansion needs to go down here. Pit mine construct. Oh yeah, I forgot that he makes mines cheaper. That works out nicely. Okay, so next thing we do here. Next thing that we do here. I think the correct answer is to tap the silicates. Because we actually want to come down here. This is probably going to be where one of our plant spreaders comes down once we're ready to actually use it. And instead of building a mine here, I'm actually going to migrate this mine because we're going to stomp on this and turn it into our spaceport next turn. And then when JC it gets her one more thing here, we're going to use that one last expand to tap this mineral cave. So I'm actually going to migrate this mine, relocate the mine to here. Yeah, we do need to do more exploring. But if we do one more mine tap, we'll get a terraforming rating increase next turn. When we pass the turn. Okay, CO2 factory, I know we can afford it, but it's not what we want right this second. Because we have a lot of things that demand power. I really need a weather a weather improvement or a water import thing. That's like the one thing that we're missing from this whole equation. All right, let's vent the mine. Because yeah, with the +5 we hit our atmosphere, and we're actually going to get 2 radiation protection. So we're going to very quickly overcome any problematic happiness problems with both the this project and that project. Now, as far as what we're going to be doing, what are we importing? Yeah, we want that. We want that. Do we need more power? No, we don't need more power. We do. We need 15. So naturally it's going to go up to 12, 13. All right, we need to pause this for just a moment. Yeah, we can spend down a little of it and import that, because then that'll give us 15 and then we get that right off the bat in one turn. And then we can go back to doing our silicates up there. Heck, we could even ship the 2 that accumulate and just do 4 in one turn to make up for lost time. All right, let's hit it. Oh, 10 projects, right. Yeah, we don't want that resonance station anymore. And yeah, that's good. I mean, you might as well hold stuff in your hand that you don't ultimately want, so that, you know, you have the option to change your mind and play it. Boom! Atmosphere level increase 100 support. Ooh. No, we don't. We want the wabbits. Import oceans! Yes! And that's enough for a sea level rise. Boom! Instant take. This, my friends, is why we do that. Robots in the city. Oh god, another spaceport. No. We want Marcia? A Marcia would be good. We'll take a Marcia. But first things first, we slap this spaceport down right here. Gives us extra comfort of living, extra exports. Alright. Oh yeah, and we enable this. Boom. We're at 0, which is fine. That's fine. We've made up that with all the comfort of living bonuses that we're giving everybody here. We also got an extra point of power production because of our space ring. Woohoo! Alright, that makes me happy, but this makes me happy. I think we'll just force feed at 10. Yeah, I want this done that quickly. And then you... What do you need to build up? We need more food. I'd go aggressive for food right now, if we could. Okay, we have some spare power. I can slap down this gas factory without causing too much of an issue. We could throw down the CO2 factory without causing too much of an issue. I don't want to put the nitrous gas factory there. That's a bit much. Yeah, no, we can do the CO2 factory. That's fine. No, then that only leaves us with 2. You know what? We're going to do the gas factory. I've made the executive decision, and then we're gonna take a turn to explore, so we can see what other useful goodies are out there for the Botan to reach out into. We are still going to pop the mines, don't worry. But we've already popped the 2 mines that we own, and I want the rest of his, because this is a fairly weak action. So I'm actually going to use his other stuff to explore. All right, sandstones. That's viable actually. I can do that. We can get more spreader stuff in here. I want to throw down, oh yeah, the Android hub. We can do that next turn. That will give us more spreads, but that'll also give us the extra point of science because of advanced machine learning. And then we can get the rest of this. So this is going to be a pretty wide city, which is the other reason why I wanted to play it away from my other cities so they wouldn't bump into each other. But that's a good tile to grab. And that's also why I want him to explore a bit more. All right, let's let's do it. What do we got here? Animal spreader. We don't need to spread animals, honestly. Rover Exploration Center. Yeah, we can do that. Waste incinerator, no. Oxygen factory, yes. I know we don't have the water. We're going to do some hyper water importing to make that work. Eventually, maybe, sorta. Right then. We need more food. Alright, first things first, we'll get our Android hub down. That gives us 3 spreads, which will go down here. Don't have the power for guided tours yet. Fine. We can go over here and pick up the viewpoint tower. And then I am actually going to grab this tile and slap one of our plant spreaders down on it. And then next turn we can do something with it. Because that certainly isn't going to be a viable actual city site. And then I think I might throw the Explorer down here. And actually what I'm going to do, even though it wastes our freebie export, since we need the 5 tritium, we'll let that accumulate naturally. And just, yeah, take that off the table for the moment. You know, everything else needs to be in service of getting this going, because then we can get our plants going. I might as well slap this down, so we don't have to discard. Yeah, no suitable climate zones. That's all right. There'll be a suitable one next turn. And then, yeah, we might as well do some more exploring. We can go down here. Oh, we don't have the power to explore. Gotcha. Well, all right then. I'm not going to pop... oh, wait, I can pop this mine now. Boom! That's worth it. We're almost at our next heat level. Alright, let's pass the turn. Celebrate! 50% science per turn for 10 turns. Nice. More oceans. Any import oceans thing is an instant take. Oh geez, Hyperloop. I don't know if we need something that beefy. We're good on bacteria spreading. Biogenerator is good, but expensive. Courthouse might be a thing. I mean, you know what? I'm going to take another spaceport. I don't know where I'm going to play it yet, but I'm going to take it. Alright, I think we still need more spreads from Thebauten. And that's going to require additional population being built there. Enable. Okay, now we can actually use our plant spread in Tharsis. There we go, extra oxygen production. And then I think what we're going to do, because we're so much further ahead on heat compared to atmosphere, we're going to double spread our atmosphere bacteria. We can do one spread here in Aeonia now that we've warmed it up a little bit. And then when our next bacteria spreader comes due, we'll spread it somewhere else, and then that'll give us the extra prestige from that. Okay, I'm gonna hold off on doing this yet. What I'll probably do is just do our natural imports, our natural productions for these. Yeah, because we have the 5 that we need, so we'll do our natural 3. So that puts us at, we need 5 more food. That gives us the food that we need to build a housing. I think the rest of our imports... Yeah, we export there, or build it there. And then what do we export? We export science, because we have the golden age and we're making butt tons of it. We also have our bonus export here. That needs to go to water. We need to start building up our water. Oh, and we get a satellite explorer while we're at it. Nice. All right, so let's, you know what? Shoot. I might stomp on the viewpoint tower for the moment. And just put the rover here, because we want this over the rover. We want the rover over this, so we can start exploring this area. Because we know this town's going to have a really far reach. And the town's small at the moment, so scrap you for the moment. Put the rover exploration center here for the moment. Yeah, next turn we get that. So rover is going to explore here. Another city site. The satellite needs to get us some get us this water that we've been neglecting for ages. That will help us out. Yeah, I don't know when this is going to get built. And unfortunately, I don't think there's any other zones that are habitable for water, for plants rather. So our second plant spreader, as much as we could probably get away with blitzing it, we don't need to blitz it until we uncover something that is more natural. I mean, we could do a manual explorer of this place, because that opens up a new region. Oh, but no, we can do guided tours here. That works out nicely. I just realized 20, this doesn't add up. 15. Oh, did I play something that cost us food? I think no, that didn't cost us food. Did I play something that cost us food? Because I thought I had the math right on this. All right, you know what? Here, let's reset. We're going to do our one auto export to you. 15 plus 6 is 21. We need 9 more food. Yeah, you know what? Oh, wait, hang on. Hang on. We want one here to use the bonus export. We'll get more to it. We want to bonus export here. We need 9 food to hit our goals here of slapping down another housing unit. And the rest of our slots can be used here. That's better. And then we just mass export science. That's better. I don't know what I was thinking. All right, yeah, we can still explore here. That still works. You might want to explore up here, see what kind of areas we have here. Because we don't really have the extra areas to slap down another spreader anyway, so... Another city site, fair enough. Big silicates, fair enough. Alright, nothing I can build at the moment. Okay, so no ocean imports. GMO lab, nope. Maybe. We don't need another one of you. Eco homes, absolutely eco homes. And we'll take the luxury workshop in case we kind of get a little bit nervous. But yeah, eco homes will help accelerate our stuff here. All right, so yeah, actually I might just do the eco homes. So we're going to slap you down right here to increase our thing. That also turns on the water production of the sewage treatment plant that we randomly put here. That gives us an extra spread, which lets us spread to down here. And yeah, we get the titanium mine for the, now we get bonus exports on that and more income for it while we're at it. And we can vent it. And that gives us the temperature increase. I knew there was a reason why I was going to beeline for that. And we got 2 more spaces here that we can place miscellaneous things on. I mean, any of these buildings can work there once we get the resources to build them. I could use some water for more oxygen factories. That's going to be a thing. Now, is there anything else that we're desperate to lunge for with the Botan? Not at the moment, but we are going to need to pump one more up when we're ready to spread our other stuff around here. So, let's clear this out. We get 2 bonus exports. We're also chewing through our titanium production. You thought I was going a little overboard with that before, but absolutely not. We are chewing through that like crazy. Now, I'm only slow rolling this because this is only going to give us 20 oceans, and that's not going to be enough for an ocean up. So I'm just going to use the bonus export to feed it. This one, can we blitz this one? Yes, we can. And then yeah, the nitrates can come naturally, so we don't need to import those. I think it just makes more sense to import water, honestly speaking. And then we'll export the rest of these as science. God, I love trade routes. Oh, we're overburdened? What don't we need? What don't we want? Honestly, I don't really see us doing animal spreader. Because, yeah, it doesn't help our terraforming ratings. So I don't really care. I don't even know why I took the animal. I should have taken the other plant just for diversity's sake. Yeah, I think we're good. Boom. No. No, that's enough. 2 titanium per turn for every 2 produced by the city. Or 1 titanium per turn for every 2. Ooh, cloud seeding. Yes, we do be cloud seeding. Absolutely yes. Automated robotic workforce. That's actually not bad for Thebauten. That's really not bad, because that gives us 3 comfort of living for 13 science, and we're going to be boosting that thing up. This is nice. The electron beam printer, absolutely very nice. But it's not quite as potent as this. So automated robotic workforce U. Because science is cheap, relatively speaking. We enable the engineering lab, get even more science. We can explore for the silicates that we need. 5 silicates, Crystal Cave. Nice. So we can get another spreader up there if need be. Actually, we can go spreader and then that. Oh, the cloud seeding. Who benefits from cloud seeding the most? Aeonia benefits from cloud seeding the most because Aeonia has neutral rain right now, and while it's cold, our plant spreader can doesn't care about temperature. It can handle the cold. It just wants one thing of rainfall. So once our plant spreader comes due, or once we have a chance to build out another plant spreader, then I know exactly what we need to do with that. So this is going to sit pretty for a moment. But Aeonia is going to be our next contestant when it comes to that. Now, mind you, this does not contribute to the global increase. It just hammers the region with more rain, which is a good thing. What are we? 38. Are we going to be able to grab these? Probably not, because we need to rely on natural population expansion for that. Our next house is going to go here, absolutely. So, what do we need to keep importing? Yeah, I think we're good on... We just need to keep hammering away. Actually, if we can get... our food... If we do another 9er... we're going to be 1 food short. That's unfortunate. Unless we just, yeah. Wait a minute. No, I was actually fine. I was absolutely fine before. And yeah, we can just toss away all this science, and we do not care. We absolutely do not care. All right, what are we going to do with Henry himself? I don't know if we're going to be able to vent another mine, and I am not venting a non-large mine. We vented all of our large mines. So do we explore? All of our spots are kind of spoken for at the moment, so I think we just do a basic import. We need to ditch a project. Honestly, I kind of want to get rid of this thing. We have other things that want our nitrates, and heat is not a problem. Oh, we can bacteria spread, right? I think Borealis Major needs a copy of these guys, and that gives us 3 and 3, or rather 2 and 2, the prestige bump from each of them. And I mean, atmosphere needs to catch up to heat at the moment. And yeah, we need more water. Will get us building stuff in JC upon Crater for oxygen factories and whatnot. And actually, I might throw down our public baths to keep our support up. More oceans. Keep them coming, bartender. Keep them frickin' coming. Don't need those. More plant spreaders? Maybe. Homesteads, though. Homesteads are pretty nice. So now these two can, between these two, we will have enough to pop our second oceans level here. See, this is what I was banking on when I went space, is these ocean projects. But first, we've got this, so power here, public baths, and we throw down a Martia. Do we want to throw down a Martia? I mean, Martia's better, but it costs titanium, and we kind of need titanium right now. I might throw down the bare bones basic habitation module to start. I'm not going to get rid of the Martia, but that might influence our actions going forward here. All right. Now, here's the question. Do I slow play this? I think I kind of do. For the moment. So we're going to, let's clear these. So you're going to get your natural one. You're going to get these 2 natural ones. We do still want, we want more water because we want to get these oxygen factories down quick. So I think the rest of our imports go to water at the moment. Is that going to give us enough, though? No, but we're not going to have any. We're not going to hit any breakpoints for anything else either. Next turn, I see us. Actually, you know what? We're going to need more nitrates because we're gonna need this, but we're going to need 3 for the cloud seeding. So we actually need to import 1 more nitrate so that we can cover both the cloud seeding and the plant spreader in our next move, so we can get our plants deployed that much quicker. Let's go search for a big hint of titanium. Yes, please. I'm not going to satellite explore that. Let's find a Boonies titanium, if there's a Boonies. Yeah. Well, it's not really Boonies, but I'll take it. Actually, we can just manually, because power's not really the issue now. Yeah, we might as well. All right, satellite one of these. There, that and water. That works out lovingly. And then, yeah, I think we do more titanium here. And that gives us some fodder to export. And oh my god, a gigantic titanium export deposit. Yes. Yes. Please and yes, thank you. That's so much better than the frickin' crystal cave. I'll tell you that. So we're going to go down here. I'm really glad I explored this way. We're going to go down here. Grab that city location. And that's where our other plant spreader is going to live once we build that next turn. Yeah. Your import... Oh, yeah, we gotta dump our science once again. And, I mean, we could technically afford the CO2 factory, but I have other plans for the titanium. Nuclear oxygen factory. Yes! I don't care. I don't care if it increases that. Import hydrogen from gas giant. That looks yummy to me. Grab you. No, we don't need the more science. We don't need another exploration center. I'll get the skyscraper. Doubt I'll use it. But yeah, that's pretty good. Let's get that nuclear oxygen producer going. Actually, what I think I might do is I might stick it in Chickettsburg because it's got the lowest population. So that -1, that increase of radiation in the city, which is essentially like a comfort of living drop, is going to hit the fewest people. But speaking of, all right, so now here's the move. Here's the move. So we're gonna, speaking of dropping cost of living, we're gonna ditch this because it's not very potent, and we're going to cloud seed this area. That gets the rain up to 2. Now over here we drop our plant spreader. We get a new spread for plants, and guess where they're going? Aeonia. Boom. Now we're making more oxygen. Speaking of making more oxygen, we gotta blitz this thing. We gotta blitz it and hard. So, this thing is lower on my priority list at the moment. So I am going to still use the 1 export for that, just so we don't waste that. But then everything else, let's see, 8 plus, well, essentially 8 plus 2, so a 10. So we need to import 10. We can import 10. We're importing 10. Boom. We're going to export 2 of you. And then, actually, yeah, let's send those 2 up there. Might as well keep the bonus resources flowing. But now, yeah, that should give us enough for our nuclear oxygen factory, which is exactly what we need. That makes me happy. And the music makes me happy too. The music seems to agree with me on this. And that we're going to a good place right now. Yeah, anything else? What's our cooldown? Because right now all I really care about is plant cooldowns. We've got 8 and 12 turns. So not the best, but not the worst either. And we can keep being aggressive. The idea is that we get our oceans up by the time our plants come off a cooldown, so that we can do a double spread much more easily. All right, folks. So I think, one more use of his power. That's unfortunate we can't hook this up and then do one finale of a spread here, because that would be a triple, that would be a 15-15 heat vent, which would be rather epic, but yeah. Unfortunate. But that being said, I think our spreads are kind of spoken for, and we've got enough exploration on the table, so I think we'll just do the imports. But I have zero regrets picking him for this particular leg of our journey here. But unfortunately, he must retire. Who are we gonna take? Space religion. Support. Yeah, no. Miss nationalism. All right. Well, neither of these are good. Both of these people kind of, nah. I mean, the Research All projects suggested this turn is a funny thing. Oh yeah, no, we're not declaring independence. Are you freaking kidding me? Absolutely not. I think we're going to go with Space Jesus here. I'm not going to build his temples. I think I'm just going to explore and maybe get the support. All right, folks. So if you guys like this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment. Good, bad, or indifferent. Your feedback's always welcome. So until next time, it's been Pinstar signing out. See ya!